The majority of the white middle class in America was built from welfare, which completely challenges the trope black people are the welfare recipients in this country. It is vital when we talk about history and talk about America, we understand that everything stems down to racism. The American middle class didn't just appear naturally after World War II. In many ways, it was built by government policy, especially the Servicemen's Readjustment Act of 1944, better known as the GI Bill. When World War II ended, the United States faced a huge challenge. Millions of soldiers were coming home. The government wanted to prevent mass unemployment and help veterans build stable lives. So the GI Bill offered benefits like free or subsidized college tuition, low interest home loans, job training, and unemployment payments. These programs opened doors that had never been available to many Americans before. For millions of white working class families, including immigrants and the children of immigrants, this was life-changing. Many men who fought in the war were from communities that had previously been marginalized in American society: Italian Americans, Irish Americans, and Polish Americans. Before the war, these groups often faced discriminations and were not always fully accepted as part of American mainstream white culture. They soon and quickly got absorbed into whiteness after the war. When they returned home and used the GI Bill, things changed dramatically. They went to college in huge numbers. They bought homes in rapidly growing suburbs. They started businesses, into professional careers, and built wealth. In a very real way, the GI Bill helped transform these communities into a large and stable American middle class. This opportunity was not shared equally. Black Americans also served in World War II in large numbers and had been fighting for many wars prior. They fought overseas for democracy while still living under segregation here at home. When they returned, they were technically eligible for the same benefits under the GI Bill. In practice, however, many were blocked from receiving them. The law was administered locally, and discrimination was widespread. Banks often refused to give home loans to black veterans. Many universities refused to admit black students, and historically, black colleges had limited space. Housing programs were shaped by policies like redlining, which labeled black neighborhoods as risky and denied them mortgages flat out. As a result, many white veterans were able to buy homes and build generational wealth, while many black veterans were shut out of the same opportunities and pigeonholed into communities like the ghetto. The result was profound. The GI Bill helped create the modern American middle class, but because of discrimination and how it was implemented, it disproportionately helped white Americans while leaving many black veterans behind. The unequal access helped shape patterns of wealth, home ownership, and opportunity in the United States that are still visible today. Understanding this history helps explain not only how the American middle class grew after World War II, but also why the benefits of that growth were not shared equally. So the next time you ask yourself, why don't black people pick themselves up by their bootstraps and make a better life for themselves? Look at your grandfather and your great-grandfather and ask them how welfare and the handout from the government helped you go to college, because they now have a house in Long Island, they have a house in Colorado, they have a house in New Jersey. Look at America, you have to ask yourself why racism is built into everything. And then you blame the people you oppressed and disenfranchised for the oppression and disenfranchisement that you caused.